Hello, you guys. It's me, it's she, it's your girl. How you doing? Hopefully better than me. Hopefully better than me. Hopefully better than me, y'all. Because why? I don't know what to do with my hair. No, seriously, y'all. If you don't know, if you have somehow been unconscious for the last week, it's 2025. Part of me being this new woman for 2025, I want to be all organized, goal-oriented, driven. And so, I'm sitting there, I'm making my little list because I wanted to plan out my hairstyles for the year. So I'm like, okay, I started with the sew-in, then I'm gonna take this out, go to my natural hair. What am I gonna do next? I can, maybe if I put in and I'm sitting there and I'm drawing blanks because why aren't protective styles anymore? Why aren't protective styles protecting anything anymore? And so as I'm sitting here thinking about this dilemma, I'm like, no, I gotta talk to my friends about this because I have no clue what to do with my hair. At this point, I'm held hostage to this sewing because I'm actually scared to take it out because I don't know what I wanna do to it next. I got some grievances to pick with the state of being a Black girl with natural hair in 2025. So let's start off with the fact that I have a sensitive perimeter. I have a sensitive perimeter, meaning updo styles are a no because it's gonna put too much tension on the perimeter of my head and I'm going to get breakage. Trust me, I wore ponytails from middle school to high school religiously. That was my thing. And I paid the price for it. My edges got incredibly tender. I would constantly have to take breaks, take it out. It was a lot, y'all. But I found that any style pulled back, I love. I love a sleek back pony. I love a half up, half down. I love just a sleekness, you know what I'm saying? But it's taken a toll on my hair. So initially back in 2023, I believe, I had this whole thing where I was like, I'm gonna find no tension hairstyles. Girl, I was walking around looking like a 12-year-old. I wore a lot of flat twists and braids and just trying to add natural looking extensions to my hair, but it still felt too childish for me. So then once I tried that, I went to braids, passion twists. Why did I find out? Because I have tender edges, small braids also break my hair. So whenever I would get braids, I would take out so much hair around my edges because the weight of the weave would pop my hair off. Do you know how heartbreaking that is to hear that you can't get braids, or that if you get braids, your hair is gonna pop off and it's not even gonna be a protective style anymore? Do y'all know what that feels like? What do you do as a Black girl? That's the thing. If you don't know what to do with your hair, get braids. That's like the default, and now I can't do it. That one hurt. So I'm sitting there, okay, I can't just slick my hair back into a ponytail, back or up. Can't get small braids. This sew-in, while very cute, I love my girl, I can't do this every day. I'm not gonna say it requires a lot of maintenance because it doesn't. But if you are going for that sleek, perfected look 24/7, you're going to have to apply heat to your hair. And I'm not doing that. One thing I cannot do is heat damage. I already got slight heat damage just from doing touch-ups every couple of days. But no, what I like to do with this hairstyle, every 2 weeks, I'll wash my hair and then I'll blow it out, straighten it, and I'm not going to straighten it again. So if it gets fuzzy, if the roots get a little texture to it, it just kind of is what it is. I'll tie it down and that does help it. But y'all, I'm not risking heat damage. So it's like, baby, if you don't want to risk heat damage, you don't want to risk breakage, you don't want to risk your curl pattern, there's nothing for you to do. I guess I gotta be bald. I guess I'm gonna go knee long on y'all. I don't know. What do I do? I'm sitting here realizing there's so many obstacles to just trying to be Black and find hairstyles that you like for your hair as a woman. Not to mention, y'all, did y'all hear about the braiding hair? Why is Twitter saying something about braiding hair leading to certain issues that are prevalent in Black women, and we need to put it down and we need to start using 100% human hair? I said, Because if I'm gonna spend 100% human hair money, shouldn't I just get me some raw bundles? But no, now if I really wanna get braids, if I do wanna get the large braids, they have to be human hair. Like y'all, it is just so crazy. I cannot emphasize how much I'm struggling trying to figure out what to do to make myself feel beautiful. I know that subconsciously I do play into the beauty standards, right? Because I know there are some of y'all, my sister soldiers on here saying, wear your hair natural, girl. Like, don't care. Like, just have it out. You're worried about the way you're going to be perceived by other people, and you're trying to make your hair do things it doesn't naturally do. That's why you're unhappy. Embrace it, embrace it, embrace it. Listen, I hear you. Like, I love my curls. I do. But no, I don't want to do the 2-strand twist. I feel very young when I do styles like that, and I don't feel like, you know, I just don't feel like who I want to be. And it's not that I think it's ugly. I see women who wear it all the time, and I'm like, yeah, you look good. But that's because that plays into their aesthetic, or maybe lack thereof. That's their look, but that's just not my look. And I'm not saying sew-ins are mine. It's not about straight hair. It's not about long hair. It's about me wanting to look and feel confident. And not to mention, let me just say this. I have found a routine for my natural hair that leaves my curls looking beautiful, luscious, and moisturized, to where I could wear wash and goes and braid outs and twist outs, which I will make a video on. But I get fairy knots when I have my natural hair out and all the curls are just intermingling all with each other. That's when I start getting split ends and I can't comb through my hair. I guess I would consider myself a stretch natural, because every single time I wash my hair, I blow dry it at the end, simply because I don't want that breakage. I trim habitually, and I do notice that if my hair is stretched, I'm getting way less breakage and I'm retaining way more length than when I leave my hair out curly. When I leave my hair out curly, we need Jesus and Moses to part through my hair to detangle it. And that's just something I'm not willing to deal with every day at this point. So it's like, what do y'all want a girl to do? I will tell y'all a couple of the hairstyles that I've come up with that work for me, but I guess it's just gonna be a continual cycle of rotating through these hairstyles until I die, I guess. I don't know. Y'all know my tried and true go-to 4C hair flip over sew-in. Really cute. I think if I start investing in better natural hair extensions, it'll look amazing, because with that hairstyle, I leave my perimeter out. I don't straighten it. I don't manipulate it much. All I do is maybe twist it up every couple of nights when I feel like it needs to set a little bit, and different variations of that. So sometimes I can do it wavy. Sometimes I do it super curly. Sometimes I can have a blowout look. It just really depends on the type of natural hair extensions you have. Speaking of which, I do want to invest into that way more this year. I am 100% a believer in making your extensions match your natural hair, not vice versa. Now, I do have to say, the hair does blend pretty well. I do keep up the health of my hair. Every hairstyle you do will look 10 times better if you're actually keeping up on your trims, your moisture, your washing, the health of your scalp, all that. But I do the variations of a flip over sew-in. Since I can't do small knotless, I'm thinking of doing large knotless. See how that does for my edges, with more area of my hair taking on the weight of a braid versus a small piece taking on a whole braid. I hope that will help with breakage, but I feel like that may not last as long, because y'all already know braids already don't last nowadays. Braids already don't last nowadays. So now I'm talking about getting them bigger. I just feel like it's gonna be easier for them to get fuzzy and grown out. Lord, Jesus, please. Like, natural hair, you get the fairy knots, you get the split ends, and you might look like a toddler. Braids, they could break your hair, they don't last, they're expensive. Now we gotta use 100% human. Sew-ins, you risk heat damage, you risk looking a mess, because if that leave out is left out. Ponytails, half up, half downs, quick weaves, girl please. Wigs, okay, let's talk about wigs, because wigs, the way. Wigs will either have you looking like the baddest girl to ever walk this land, or people are gonna be having a conversation with your lace. I don't even like to go back and look at pictures or videos of myself where I was wearing a wig, because I'm looking at my lace and I'm like, girl, so you wasn't gonna, So you thought we were just gonna cut? You can do everything in your power to lay a wig correctly. Do your layers of glue, band it, let it air dry, use the cool setting on the dryer, do your edges, plug, do everything under the sun. And in 2 days, it's going to look like a wig. And that's what I can't stand about wigs, because you put all that effort in, but come the morning of day 3 and it's done. And I heard, because I do actually want to go short one day, but I heard that's even more maintenance. There's no winning for us. Moral of the story, I'm frustrated. I'm confused. I don't really know what to do. You're gonna have to sacrifice somewhere. That's really what it seems like. There is no full style that's gonna give you 100% of the benefits that you want, for me at least, because if I want the complete health of my hair, I'm going to sacrifice on looks. If I want the looks, I'm going to have to sacrifice on some integrity of my hair. I guess I'm coming to terms with that. The best middle point I can think of are the flip overs, where I don't have to manipulate my natural leave out. And yeah, I hope y'all weren't looking for an answer at the end of this video, because I'm still searching for it, baby. I'm just gonna take it day by day. You know, I'm gonna keep up on my trimming schedule. I'm gonna keep up on my deep conditioning and all that stuff. But other than that, I don't know. So if I come on here, y'all just see me from eyes down. That's why. I haven't found out anything to do with my hair, and that's just the view y'all are gonna get of me. I'm just trying to find my signature hairstyle. Because wait a minute, now that I'm thinking about it, that's another thing. Like, when you're coming into womanhood, every girl has her look, like a signature look. And you can tell when another woman has found it. She has found the colors that work for her, the nails, the hair, the makeup. She has found her look. I'm trying to find my look, and I'm sitting here having to quiz each hairstyle before I'm even attempting it. How am I supposed to find my look? I guess I'm just gonna have to keep on living. Maybe this is just one of those things that come with growing up and your mom isn't the one who's dictating what you're getting anymore. I guess so, child. If you're looking for me, I'll be scrolling on Pinterest finding hairstyles for this year. Thank y'all for listening to me. I really needed to get this off my chest. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in my next upload.